What's going on, guys? It's Jordan back today with today's second video. And in today's second video, we're going to take a look at Algorand, which I said will break out very, very soon if we can break this rising wedge that's on the screen. And what do you guys know? We did get a daily close below it, and now we're getting follow through. This could be a huge time for Algo, and we're going to take a look at all the time frames to see what the measured moves are for Algo. So if you guys are new to the channel and you guys end up enjoying today's content, make sure you smack that subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of my crypto content. Now, as we jump straight into the daily chart here, guys, you guys know in my last video I talked about we're in this long-term rising wedge, right? And I said it's possible we can come back down and retest the bottom of this, or we could just straight up just break out of it to the upside. And what do you guys know? We ended up breaking bullishly to the upside out of this rising wedge. This is absolutely huge, and I hope you guys are not missing this video. You guys can see we got a daily close above our resistance, and now we're getting follow through with a second daily green candle so far up to the upside. There is one possible scenario that's still in play here that I want to look at on the daily first. Maybe it is possible we could be in something like this, and if we end up closing below this level, maybe we didn't actually break out of this rising wedge just yet, right? So I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. It is possible we can come back down into this wedge, but nonetheless, it is good to see that Algo is getting some type of buying pressure above this resistance. Because either way, if you just draw it from the wicks instead of the bodies, we are still technically above it right now, but it is possible we can come back down. I would like to see a daily close today. Let's see, above about 65.8 cents. If we can hold that level, that is extremely, extremely bullish for Algo. It is possible we could also be in something like this as well, where we didn't actually fully break out of it either. But nonetheless, we're going to keep an eye on this and see where this takes us for the rest of the day, guys. So make sure you guys are watching for this daily close, either above this 65.8 level or pretty much where we are exactly right now at about 66.4. Now, switching on over to the 4-hourly, it is possible, on the 4-hourly, it looks like we did get that breakout, right? But it is possible we could come back down and retest this. Like I said, when we usually break out of these long-term patterns, it is likely we come back down and retest it as support before actually moving up higher. So expect probably a slight pullback here to probably about 65 cents. So don't be shooken out if you guys see that. That's barely any percentage move, so I wouldn't be shooken out. It's only a 2% more move to the downside there. And look out for a possible wick back into here before continuing moving back up as well. But guys, do not rule out the fact of a possible fake out, right? It's totally possible that we could just come right back into the wedge here. So guys, look for both a 4-hourly close look for a 4-hourly bounce off the top of this resistance, and look for a daily close above this trend line here. I would say you probably want a daily close, probably at 67 cents or higher to officially approve of this breakout of Algo. But nonetheless, this is extremely exciting times for Algo, because this is literally what we talked about in my last video. We haven't even looked at the weekly chart, which is even more bullish. We're at a hugely critical point for Algo on the weekly chart. And right now, guys, we're going to switch right on over to that. You guys know, if you guys have been watching my Algo videos for a good amount of time, right? I started my channel back in June, somewhere around here, and we talked about how we could be forming one giant inverse head and shoulders, right? And we've been talking about it ever since then. And every one of my Algo videos, go check them out if you guys want proof of that. But you guys can see we have formed that right shoulder, and now we are ready to break that neckline. You guys can see the neckline of this head and shoulders is at about that 63.9 cent level, and right now we're above that at 66.4 cents. You guys know our measured move of this inverse head and shoulders from our bottom to our neckline here is an insane move, right? This is from our breakout point, would put us all the way up at 1.16 cents. So we're looking at almost a 2x breakout if we can get up to the upside here. Like I said, we need to see that weekly close, right? Well, obviously, we still have today and tomorrow to possibly go back further down, but I want to see a weekly close above 63.9 cents, and that is going to be tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for that weekly close. So make sure you guys are watching out for that for the breakout of this inverse head and shoulders. But this is absolutely huge, a rising wedge breakout and a massive almost 2-year inverse head and shoulders that we've been talking about for months now. And I hope you guys were buying, right? I hope you guys were buying in this area when I was talking about this inverse head and shoulders, because I told you guys once it broke out, it's gonna break out. Looking left here from where we are right now, if we get the breakout, right? I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. We haven't officially confirmed the breakout yet on any of the time frames, but if we confirm the breakout on the 4-hour, the daily, and the weekly, we don't have any resistance until all the way up at almost 83 cents back here at our little local high here, back here in August of 2019. You guys can see looking left after that, there is nothing. So this measured move could end up being absolutely nothing burger, right? So make sure you guys looking left, nothing, right? This is straight down, right? We don't even have a straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. I know you guys usually, we look at stuff and it's like straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. This is just, they're straight down, right? And there's no history of price action looking left. So this could absolutely moon if we could end up breaking this neckline here. So that is it. I want to look at one more thing here. We can look at our possible, I'm going to look at the Fibonacci real quick. If I can find the Fibonacci tool in here. I know you're somewhere. There you are. Our Fibonacci retracement. We're going to look at from the top of this to the bottom of this. You guys can see we're almost at the 1.618 is our measured move, almost there, a little bit above that. You guys can see right now we're at that 0.786, right? We're trying to break that 0.786 Fibonacci. If we can break that 0.786, like I said, next resistance is probably up here at about that 0.83 cent or 83 cent mark, right? And then we obviously have our price targets up here at the 2.618 if we mark these at the 0.21618 at 1.6, the 2.618 at 2.14. So I won't mark that just yet. I'll keep these resistance for our next algo video to see where we end up. But this is extremely exciting times for algo, and I hope you guys are excited as well. But that's going to wrap it up for today's algo video. If you guys are enjoyed and you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys don't press the subscribe button to miss any updates, right? You don't want to miss these updates from me. And I will be having my first live stream today. You guys can see probably, if you guys are fellow subscribers here, you guys can see the camera quality is probably slightly better. That I did end up getting my new camera yesterday. Extremely excited for that. So I can now do live streams. So expect the live stream today. Like I set it tentatively for about 4 or 5 o'clock today. So make sure you guys are looking at YouTube to see when I'm going to be going live. It is going to kind of be a test live stream. Not much of a structure to it. I'll probably just take your guys' suggestions and look at the coins you guys want me to look at. Expect probably some technical difficulties, as this is the first live stream I have ever done, not just for this channel, but just first live stream I've ever done. I'm a relatively tech savvy guy, learn stuff pretty quick, but you know, if there is some technical difficulties, don't get mad at me, guys. I'll try my best for you in that. But I'll see you guys in later's live stream. I'm excited for it. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter if you guys want the exact time I'm going live. But I'll see you guys a little later this afternoon.